Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another Call of Duty Vanguard video. Today we are back with another Season 3 video, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about everything within the Season 3 Battle Pass, although this is going to be a little bit of a different video than what I did with Season 1, but very, very similar to the video that I did with Season 2, where I'll basically talk to you guys about everything that you earn from buying the Battle Pass itself, whether you buy the expensive version or not, as well as talk to you guys about some of the awesome tiers that you get within the Battle Pass as well. And then finally, with the Tier 100 rewards that you earn as well. This is a much different and much better way of doing my Battle Pass videos than previously. Previously, again, I would go through the entire Battle Pass, Tier 1 through 100. It was a very boring video, very slow. No one really cared to watch it. But with this video, I talk about everything that is in the Battle Pass, everything that's really cool, and then whether or not, it's worth buying it or not. The gameplay in the background is actually using both DLC weapons. The first gameplay is going to be rocking with the new M1916 marksman rifle, and then later on in the video, I will have some Nikita AVT AR gameplay. Both DLC weapons are really good. If you guys missed my video with my video from earlier today, playing on the brand new map Mayhem, make sure you check that out, link down below in the description. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So starting off here with what you get for buying the bundle, again, buying the Battle Pass, sorry, I will be putting all the images on screen so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So for buying the bundle, the first thing that you guys get is the Shigan skin for Mateo, which is a very cool skin. Again, it's like a blue skulled character. Then we get the Madcap skin for Mateo as well, which is basically his standard skin. Then we get the Mountain Knight skin for Daniel, a 45-minute double XP token, a Season 3 XP boost, and finally the Machine Envy blueprint for the Combat Shotgun, which is very cool as well. And then if you were to buy the 2400 card point bundle, which is a little bit more expensive, you will be getting the Desert Death Beatrice skin, which is actually 3 of them. One is gold, one is bronze, and the other is like a dark gunmetal looking color, which is very cool. So now that is all out of the way, we can go ahead and jump into all of the tiers of note. Honestly, a little bit of a shorter battle pass, a few shorter tiers than in my last video. My last video had like a lot of tiers of note, but however in this season there's quite a few less, actually, I think. So starting off here first and foremost with the first free weapon within the Battle Pass, we have ourselves the M1916 marksman rifle, which is very cool. You guys can see the gameplay of it in the background right now. It's a very strong marksman rifle from what I've played with it so far, and I will both have a best class edit video and a live gameplay on that very shortly, probably tomorrow and the next coming days. Next we have at Tier 31, again there's nothing really between Tier 15 and 31 that's of note. Next at Tier 31 we get the next free weapon, which is the Nikita AVT AR, which is a very cool weapon. I have used it a little bit, you guys will see the gameplay later in the video of that weapon, but it's a very cool AR as well. It has pretty good damage, and again same thing with the M1916. I'll have a best class edit video with this and a live gameplay also. Next at Tier 42, we have the very first blueprint, which I thought was very cool, which is the Power Flicker blueprint for the NZ41. This is a very cool one, kind of red, laserish. And one thing of note as well with all of the blueprints within this Battle Pass is that they're all sort of futuristic looking, while also keeping a World War II theme. So again, you guys can see the images already, but they all look very futuristic, which is actually kind of cool. They have like this sort of Fallout vibe. It's kind of something that I am really noticing with them. That might kind of be inaccurate, but they just feel like the weapons straight out of Fallout, which is very cool. Next at Tier 55, so there's like 15 tiers where there's not really the coolest blueprints ever. Actually, having just said that, I'm actually looking at the Battle Pass right now, and there's actually a blueprint at Tier 37, which is the Rusted Glow blueprint for the Bren, which also looks very cool. So again, when I was doing this list, I was doing it without my 4K monitor working, but after looking at this blueprint for a little bit longer, it's actually a very cool one. So the Rusted Glow blueprint at Tier 37, or Tier 38, sorry, is also very cool as well. Next, I know we kind of did a weird little thing there with, Tier 42 and then going backwards, but now jumping over here with the Tier 55 blueprint, which again, not really anything that I thought was super cool in between there. But at Tier 55, we get ourselves the Graphite blueprint for the KG M40, which I think looks very cool. And again, this is another free clan blueprint. which is very, very awesome. And again, a lot of these blueprints that I am talking about here within this video are the ones that I'm going to be covering in my blueprint review series, just so in case you guys were wondering. Next, at tier 59, we get ourselves the Fusion Core blueprint for the MP40, which again is a very, very cool looking one as well. Really, really like how this one looks. Next, at tier 65, we get ourselves the Ship Liner blueprint for the Type 11. Again, sort of going with the same futuristic vibe. You guys can see all the pictures of them on screen, of course. And again, be covering them in my series later on this year or later on this season, so you guys can see all of them in the actual gameplay itself. Next, at tier 85, we have ourselves the... Next, at tier 85, we have ourselves the Isonuclear blueprint for the Automaton. Again, keeping with that futuristic vibe. Looks very, very cool. And again, that is another awesome blueprint within this Battle Pass as well. And then finally, at tier 95, we have ourselves the first DLC blueprint, which is for the Marksman Rifle, which is the Mixed Oxide. Again, image on screen right now. And in my opinion, this one looks very cool. We'll have to see how it is in game. The class looks a little bit interesting for it, but again, we'll give it a go in the blueprint review series and see how good it is towards the end of the season or whenever I unlock it. And then last but not least, we're still going, actually. At tier 99, we get ourselves a calling card, which is the Master Plan calling card. I just really like this one. Again, image on screen as well. I personally really like this calling card just because I think it looks cool. I actually like the robot a lot. Again, kind of giving me some Fallout vibes. It's very, very interesting how much the season actually reminds me of Fallout. And then last but not least, at tier 100, here are all of the rewards that you get. So we get ourselves the Ancestral Spirit skin for Daniel, which is incredible looking. I mean, it is like, it could be an ultra skin. I mean, it is an incredibly cool skin. Really, really, really like it. Definitely they went with the samurai theme for this. I mean, I really like samurai skins anyways. There was a few samurai skins back in Black Ops 4 that were incredibly cool, and this one definitely takes the cake. It's super, super awesome. Definitely really, really like it. And then, of course, we get the same thing as always, the AR, the tier 31 DLC weapon blueprint at tier 100. Again, image on screen looks very, very cool as well. Then we have ourselves the Master Duelist title, the Season 3 animated emblem, which is very cool as well. And then last but not least, we get ourselves the Necrogaze weapon charm at tier 100 as well. And again, this one looks very, very cool also. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video, talking about everything within the Battle Pass. A little bit of a quicker video than normal, as I mentioned in the last video that I did here within Season 2, or for the Season 2 Battle Pass. I thought there was a lot more cool blueprints within this one. But again, the rest of the content within the Battle Pass consists of calling cards, stickers, watches, you know, all sorts of free things as well. Calling cards, you know, double XP tokens, all that stuff. Just didn't even think was worth mentioning because, again, people don't really care about the double XP tokens or the stickers. They just care about, you know, the weapons that you unlock within the Battle Pass and whether or not it is worth it. So now that is actually done, and we can actually jump into whether or not I think the Battle Pass is worth it to buy or not. Now, in my personal opinion, I actually think that the blueprints within this Battle Pass are actually a little bit better than the Season 2 ones. Yes, I know I didn't cover as many within this Battle Pass, but again, this is supposed to be a video that's focusing of the ones of note that are extra cool, but there are still some very, very cool looking ones in here, especially if you are kind of a futuristic type of person. You like kind of futuristic Fallout looking guns. You're definitely going to like this season a lot. And you know, again, one of the things that I mentioned in my last video as well is that if you play Vanguard a lot and you like the game, buying the Battle Pass is just kind of a no-brainer, because why would you know, while ranking up is motivation enough to grind for stuff, why not earn some rewards for playing the game and ranking it up? So, you know, would I recommend buying this Battle Pass? It obviously depends on your price and how much you play Vanguard as a game. But me personally, I thought that this was a no-brainer. I bought the more expensive version because I thought a lot of the Beatrice, whatever skins were very, very cool. And again, I just wanted to make sure I had all of the stuff here. But anyway, guys, let me know what your guys' thoughts are about this Battle Pass. Again, I think that is pretty cool. I definitely like the futuristic blueprints, but I also like that they tried to keep them as World War II themed as possible. And I actually think they did a pretty good job. Like, it's not like we're, you know, shooting laser weapons here or having some infinite warfare design weapons. Everything just looks really, really awesome. So again, let me know what you guys think of the Battle Pass. In my opinion, it's worth it, but again, that definitely comes how much you play. Well, a lot of these blueprints probably aren't going to be very good in Warzone, so you have to keep that in mind as well. If you play Vanguard, though, you play Vanguard a lot, but don't really play Warzone, then I would definitely say that the Battle Pass is worth it. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it was able to help you make a decision on the Battle Pass. If you guys did enjoy the video, liking is always appreciated. If you want to check out any of my other previous Season 3 videos, I had one, of course, earlier today playing on the Bringing Out Mayhem, which was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys all on another Call of Duty Vanguard video very soon.